Why are you just listening to a podcast when you could be making one of your very own? I know what you're worried about. You think it's too time-consuming or too expensive. You think you won't understand the technical side of things. You're not sure what you'd talk about. Well, I've got some good news for you. Head to youcanpodcastnow.net for free information on how to get started. That's youcanpodcastnow.net for a free ebook and webinar.
Are you craving a trip on Space Mountain? Well, we've got the next best thing. Welcome to Dizney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Dizney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePauli, and in today's House of Mouse headlines, another new Disney Plus series has been announced, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker has already set a record. That and so much more, so let's get to it.
Hear the latest news from the Walt Disney Company in today's House of Mouse headlines.
If you're a Verizon Unlimited wireless plan customer, you're in for a bit of a treat. That is, unless you jumped the gun and already purchased 3 years of Disney Plus, because Verizon Unlimited wireless plan customers, along with new Fios home internet and 5G home internet customers, can get a free year of Disney Plus. You heard me right, a free year of Disney Plus. This benefit will be available once the service launches on November 12th. Speaking of Disney Plus, we learned of another new series headed to Disney Plus, and this one is a collaboration with the Jim Henson Company. The show is called Earth to Ned. It takes place on a spaceship, and an alien named Ned has become obsessed with Earth's pop culture, and he considers celebrities to be Earth's most precious commodity. So he decided to start his own talk show where he'll interview real celebrity guests from his spaceship. Now, if this is sounding very familiar to you, it's because it sort of is. When I was a kid, the most famous alien puppet around was named Alf. He had a hit TV sitcom, a Saturday morning animated series, and then a relaunch in 2004 with Alf's hit talk show on TV Land. The title was a bit unfortunate because the series only lasted 7 episodes, but it was indeed a similar concept as Earth to Ned, where a puppet alien interviews real celebrities. It's a fun idea, but I personally feel like it's a tough sell. If it didn't work for a pop culture icon like Alf, I'm not sure that introducing a brand new alien will work out well either. But who knows, if the writing is fantastic, it may end up working. I'll certainly tune in, as it has my curiosity piqued. I will say though, if Disney wanted to do something like this, I feel like they already had the perfect alien character to host a talk show over in Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom. You know who I'm talking about. Sunny Eclipse. Cookie Ann, Duffy's inventive, food-loving friend, will soon be expanding her delicious recipes and adventurous spirit. Several Disney parks and resorts will welcome Cookie Ann, who loves combining different things to create something new, like putting together interesting ingredients to cook up unique recipes. Since her debut at Hong Kong Disneyland last year, Cookie Ann has become a beloved member of Duffy and Friends and has won the hearts of fans from around the world. Launching on October 29th at Hong Kong Disneyland, our merchandise collection features an inspiring mix of plush, accessories, apparel, stationery, and homeware. Beginning December 26th, Tokyo Disney Sea guests can enjoy Cookie Ann-themed merchandise and food and beverage, as well as photo opportunities. As part of the Heartwarming Days program in January, Cookie Ann will join Duffy and friends to participate in fun activities together, like making waffles. Guests will also be able to delight in special photo locations around the Cape Cod area and find tasty food and beverage offerings, along with over 40 merchandise items, including waffle makers, cooking scales, other kitchen necessities, and of course, fun costume sets and plush. Aulani, a Disney resort and spa, and Shanghai Disney Resort are also gearing up for Cookie Ann's arrival. What I learned from this press release is that Duffy and Friends are very popular overseas. Not so much in America. If you use fuel rods to charge your phone throughout the day at the Disney parks, you're not going to be happy when you hear this story. If you're not familiar with fuel rods, you essentially pay $30 to get a charged battery to connect to your phone, and then you could swap them out for free to get a new charged battery whenever you wished at different vending machines, for lack of a better term, throughout the day. Starting November 1st at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, there will now be a $3 fee every time you want to swap out your dead battery for a charged one. I know a lot of people who use this service, and frankly, I never understood its appeal. You can purchase a rechargeable battery for your phone for less than $30 on Amazon. You just charge that at home and carry it with you in the parks, and they're powerful enough to recharge your phone several times throughout the day. I've never run out of battery power. This has always just made more sense to me. I have the battery myself, and I never need to go searching for a machine to swap it out, no matter where I was. Theme park, airport, running errands, wherever. But for some reason, people really love the fuel rods. But I have a feeling that'll be changing very soon. It just got a bit easier to get into Oga's Cantina in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, as you can now book your reservations in advance for Disneyland Park. To make your trip planning easier and give you more flexibility, Oga's Cantina, as well as Savi's Workshop and Droid Depot, will begin offering advance reservations up to 60 days in advance, following the 60-day reservation process currently offered for restaurants and experiences requiring reservations throughout the Disneyland Resort. Each of these experiences make for an unforgettable visit to the planet of Batuu, whether you're making your own lightsaber at Savi's Workshop, building your very own custom droid unit at Droid Depot, or sipping on a delicious concoction with DJ R3X at Oga's Cantina, you're sure to have a blast. These popular experiences book up quickly, so be sure to check out the Disneyland Resort website or the Disneyland app to make your reservations today. In addition, you're now able to find some new food options throughout Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland Park. Now let's discuss the Star Tours attraction at Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, and Tokyo Disney Resort. On December 20th, you'll be able to visit new destinations in the ride featuring planets from the film Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The planet shown in the teaser image released by Disney includes the ocean moon of Kef Bir. Speaking of The Rise of Skywalker, we got the final trailer for the movie! Of course, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is, supposedly, the final film in the Skywalker Star Wars saga. The Skywalker story began in 1977 with the release of the original Star Wars movie, returned in 1999 with the prequels, and then was continued by Disney starting in 2015. This final film is sure to be a tearjerker for Star Wars fans. In fact, C-3PO almost killed me just in the trailer when he utters, "Taking one last look, sir, at my friends." Ugh. It killed me. Along with the trailer came the opportunity to purchase your tickets for when the movie opens on December 20th, technically the evening of December 19th. The pre-sale tickets for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker has beat pre-sales for all other Star Wars movies, so obviously people are very excited for what promises to be an epic conclusion. I'm happy to say that I got my opening night ticket, and that I'll be seeing the movie where it all started back in 1977 at Hollywood's famous Chinese Theater. Speaking of epic Disney movie news, the rumors have been swirling for a long time, and now Disney has officially announced that Hocus Pocus 2 is in the works. The project is being developed for Disney Plus, and Jen D'Angelo, who is a writer and co-producer on the show Workaholics, has been hired to write the script. Supposedly, the original three Sanderson sisters will be part of this new movie, but they're still in the very early stages since there isn't even a script yet. This could go in so many different directions, so for me personally, the best I can feel right now is cautiously optimistic. Now let's get to this week's Twitter poll where I asked you folks the impossible question: The Nightmare Before Christmas is primarily a... and your options were Halloween movie or Christmas movie. Now, 43% of you said it was a Christmas movie, 57% said it was a Halloween movie. I would probably lean more toward Halloween myself, considering the main characters from Halloween Town. But, there really is no right answer when it comes to this one. It's always just kind of fun to see where people land. People are passionate about this, I will say, on Twitter. Do you folks agree with the results of this Twitter poll? Make your voice heard by following Disney CTC on Twitter and taking part in the Twitter poll every week. That's DIZNEY CTC on Twitter. And don't forget that the 2020 Disney Coast to Coast calendar is now available for purchase over at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. You can choose between a wall calendar to hang and display, or a desk calendar which comes in a case for easy display on your desktop. Either way, you'll be getting a bit of Disney magic to enjoy throughout the entire year. In addition, celebrate the openings of the Disney theme parks as each one's anniversary is notated on the calendar. Head over to DisneyCoastToCoast.com and order yours now. It's never too early to start planning for the new year. This episode of Disney Coast to Coast was produced by Philip Elke, who has supported the show through Patreon. If you'd like to become a DCTC producer or gain other rewards, including early access to episodes, live stream Q&As, behind-the-scenes access, and more, information can be found at patreon.com/DisneyCTC. That's patreon.com/DIZNEYCTC. Other than that, folks, have a magical day. Bye!
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Disney Coast to Coast is produced and hosted by Jeff DePauli. Learn more about the podcast and become a supporter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com.